Daniel, what's up, buddy? Daniel, while I got you in here, man. Oh, Eva, what's up? Hello, everyone. Guys, do me one favor. I rearranged my game room a little bit here. Tell me, do you hear like a breeze? Do you hear the fans that are going right now? I'm trying to get everything set up in a way that none of this background noise happens because of how sensitive my new headset's microphone is. So while I have you guys in the beginning of the stream, I want to know. Otherwise, I have two fans going. One I can turn off if it's making a windy sound in my headset.
Nora is all about incentivizing.
Eva, I'm doing great, sweetheart. How about yourself? Got here at the beginning of the stream. Alright, assassination missions are easy. Caches won't be hard. You can, but not noisy. Which sound is it? The sound of the fan or the sound of the wind that you hear? Like, do you hear the motor sound, or does it sound like I'm in like a wind tunnel? Because judging on which noise you actually hear, I can better fix this room. Because here's the thing. The main reason why I have it the way I do, and I'll show you in the camera here, I have my PS4 next to me on a table that I made myself here, where I have a USB into the table itself. It took me a while to craft that in there, but I gave power to the TV stand that I have here as a table. Main reason I want to having my PlayStation next to me, putting games in and out, you know, it just makes it easier. But I have no problem rearranging it, so my PlayStation is not even near me. That way, I can. The main reason is just to stop overclocking for my PS4. I do keep a fan on it, helps keep it cool. I do have an Amazon wish list where I do have a attachment on there for a great fan for my PlayStation to really help cool it down and to extrapolate all the excess heat when it does overclock. If you guys want to check that out, that would be awesome. We did hit 200 subs last night, so we are now on our way to 300. Small steps in going back into the right direction. I want to hit 1300 again. Namish, what's up? Oh, Namish, do not sell just the stars for Endo.
Everything in orders, operator?
Don't sell just the stars, dude. Check this out, man.
I will attempt to bypass this vault.
You want to find these sculptures, because these stars that are worth 50 Endo each, when you put them in these sculptures, you're getting like 200 or 300 Endo added in because of the stars, dude. So definitely save your stars, put them in the sculptures, sell the sculptures to Maru. Oh, yep, thank you for reminding me. I gotta put my camera in the bottom right, or bottom left. That's still set up from doing Division 2 last night. You want to see my cheeks? Brightness. I don't know how I'm going to be able to turn up the brightness in this room other than blaring one of the lights. I could just do this. Crank up the shade a little bit. Alright. Alright, so you're aware of the sculptures, you just can't find one.
All mods accounted for, operator.
Finding one's not all that hard. Definitely just keep a lookout for breakables. The fastest way to get them is to do arbitration, but to get access to do arbitrations, you do need to open up the entire star chart. Meaning every node needs to be open, unlocked, not flashing blue. You need to do every mission. That does include everything in the derelict, so you will have to craft at least one of each key. Dude, the Heck is not a bad shotgun at all. Just remember that with the Heck, if you're going like on a survival or whatnot, you don't want to take the Heck with you when you're going to have a whole lot of enemies flooding you. But you have a melee and a secondary for that too, so just plan your loadout accordingly. You can have the Heck on you. I save it for, well, I save heavier shotguns for when I'm going against certain bosses, certain assassinations. Speaking of which, do I have Loki? What I should do is, because I got a affinity booster for my daily from last night, I'm gonna level up Hildren real quick. I did get a 75% off coupon. I did just buy Hildren straight and outright. Yeah, reload on the Heck is kind of slow, but that's the drawback of most shotguns.
Well put together,
Alright.
operator. Now get out
So
there
I know
and-
she's big with shields.
Down the...
and make the Lotus proud.
I want to say, let's see here. She's going to need some ability strength. She's going to need some duration. A little bit of reach. Definitely got to build up for a fourth ability, so we are going to look at some... Yeah. Alright, well, gonna have to get prime continuity and flow in. Get that duration. You know, we're gonna stick with just intensify for the time being. But unfortunately, the price of everything is going to be up until we get her formed. Also, let's get our arcanes in. Nope. Huh. Interesting that it doesn't... Do they change the wording? Yep, to primary. Daniel, I'm just warming up right now. Let me get you in a little bit, buddy. I need to loosen up first before I dive in. This should be acceleration. Alright. And I think we're good. We are going to take our Ignis with us. We'll get Hildren's colors on. I put as much as I could into her second. This is going to require Pharma. Just for Hornet Strike and Barrel Diffusion alone. I got to figure out what's going to be best. I mean, it's coming off as electric. I'll probably mod it out so I do either radiation or, well, I'll probably do a few. Radiation, magnetic. Gatina, what's up, sweetheart? How did snow sneak into the weather? Supposed to be spring. Mother Nature hates. Mother Nature's late April Fool's joke. Catherine, you're getting snow? Even I don't have snow. I'm in upstate New York. It's still cold. Cold-ish. Echo, what's today's weather?
Right now in Albany, it's 46 degrees Fahrenheit.
Echo, stop. So it's 46 right now. Daniel, Mesa will do damage to the specters. Make sure she's modded right, buddy. Modded hard, too. Catherine, do you hear the sound of the fan running in the background? As in, do you hear the motor, or do you hear a breeze hitting my microphone? Which one do you hear? Just so I'm trying to rearrange the game room a little bit here. It's 47 where you are, and there's still snow falling. That's crazy. That should be a physical impossibility because it's above freezing. But with the wind carrying down, yeah, that would also mean that it's been bigger snow falling down. You hear a fan, so you hear the motor of the fan, not the breeze. Okay. So that means the fan that's behind me might be too close. Alright. Let's get our big girl going here. Let's get her royal thickness. New. We'll get extra experience from kills. We are going to power level Hildren. I might actually start popping some Forma in her and a couple of other things. We will see. How is everyone's Tuesday going so far? We are on a countdown, soon to be Friday, Division 2 update, World Tier 5. Hildren does not have an energy pool. So everything comes directly off of her shields. Interesting. Let's read this real quick. Charge and launch devastating bolts on fire. And that's taking... And that's eating up my shields. Interesting, interesting. And turning it on, I can then switch. Wow. No, I like that. Alright, so mental note. Gotta take off primed flow, that's wasting a spot.
A steady stream of spores is being released into the area. Hold on. Life support is inbound. The first life support capsule has activate it when your supply is low.
Oh, you definitely want to be a dead end. Damn. You're dead. Alright. Konnichiwa, bitches.
Life support on the way.
Oh, I can't wait to better mod that out. She has so much overshields, but her vitality is just so much shields, not even overshields.
Another life support capsule is now
So here's the thing. Against the infested, she's gonna be weak. Because the second someone spits out gas, or any of that toxic, goes to vitality straight. Shields don't mean jack shit to it. Alright, so what I want to do is try and push for extraction almost, because I know it's going to have... She is so elegant for being the size that she is. She moves very fluidly. Make a little noise so the enemies know where I am. Oh, come on, be a dead end, be a dead end. Perfect little spot. Nope. And you're not going to be a dead end.
additional life support has arrived.
No dead ends in sight, huh? Here we go. Let the games begin. Yep, Eva, this is Hildren. She is incredibly elegant and like very gentle as far as her movement. Like just graceful, very graceful for being a big frame. I mean, she is thick. I mean, you would think this is Rhino. I'm not worried about the warning. I will make sure I am... Oh, look at her ability to backdash.
Life support incoming.
Shield pillage. Now these enemies have no shield, so I'm not going to be able to pillage anything off of them. Look at that backdash.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Now I am still absorbing energy, even though I don't have an energy pool. All my abilities come from my shields. Gatina, I know you're elegant. You might be clumsy.
Extraction is available if you need it. The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work.
Alright. I'm gonna need all you guys to first of all die. And now we are going to break for extraction because that's gonna make... Oh wow, extraction is right here. Fuck it. We're at a perfect location then. Let's keep this going. Let's go, let's go. Fleming, what's up, baby? We're leveling up our thick girl. Hildy's got freaking thighs. Legs for days, man. You gotta love a girl that's got a little meat on her.
Almost completely saturate the atmosphere. You need to get out of there. Another life support capsule is now available.
Fleming, look at this backdash. Loving it. Dude, she's so elegant. You would not expect this whatsoever, man. Catherine, you're thick in all the right ways, baby. Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm Italian. I want a girl with curves. She's brutal. Just takes that abuse too.
Life support incoming.
Dude, she's purposely made for the Corpus. Everything about her is about the Corpus. Going against them. Shield capacity just went up another notch. Now I got Haven, whatever the hell that's gonna do. Fleming, give me a rundown to Haven while I'm battling here. What's Hildren's fourth ability gonna do? Or third ability? Catherine, I will not get a room. Voyeurism at its best. Everyone watches. We're gonna be that couple that makes everyone uncomfortable at the mall, in the food court. Just me and Hildy going at it. Next to Arby's. Or a Nathan's. Eva's loving it. And proudly didn't color her in my usual red and black, although I will. But I figured New Frame deserves a little fashion to her. Catherine. Can you guys speed it up? Come on, get in here.
Delivered another life support capsule.
I need to kill you. Create a shield aura around enemy and never take damage. Gotcha. Alright. Yoink. This is a toggle ability that stays on.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Let me see here. For reasons, this brought back some flashbacks of Warframe from Pornhub. Eva. Little Warframe action. I'm telling you, man, she feels so comfortable to use. I haven't dove into her new weapons that came with her yet. We'll definitely give them a peek. I know to craft them I'm gonna need rare resources out of Orb Valis. I still have to get to that last standing. I'm only on my 3rd standing, I believe, in Orb Valis. So we're just looking to power level her up real quick here. Just let these enemies keep pouring in. I need more of them. I feel like not enough are coming in right now. Mainly because I think these guys are just freaking holding back. Come on, let's go, people. Yep. Oh. Easy there. I definitely got to mod her for vitality, too. Because at least, well, that's just for the infested. She's going to need a build just for the infested because of how they can attack vitality directly. But everything about her, as you can see, is all about that shield. Her shields are at 4,000. Right now, she's beating Haro in shields. Let's go. Come on, come on. These guys are slowing down. They're kind of hurting the DPS, kind of not. It feels like they're coming slow, but the DPS is still holding up where I'm getting enough life modules to keep myself, you know, above 50, which is always good. Hope everyone's enjoying the stream so far. If you are, don't forget to hit that like button and show a little bit of love. If you're new to the stream, subscribe, ring that bell. You can catch me Monday through Friday, 12:30 Eastern Time until 5 p.m. And then the second half of the stream is from 7 till at least midnight. Come with me if you want to die. I feel like they're getting a little hung up in places.
Just found. They could not do this without you.
Yeah, see, look, her vitality gets hit. She's got nothing. Huge flaw. Do this quick. Ricardo, what's up, buddy? Ricardo, I greatly appreciate that dono for hitting 200 subs, man. It really means a lot, man. I just want to thank you again. Show Ricardo a little bit of love for a nice dono for hitting 200 subs last night. I talked to Nas. We're going to get my Streamlabs up and running so that pops up in game chat and whatnot. Alright, where are you? Why are you taking freaking no damage? Oh, and that's gonna... Yep. Oh, that's putting me in a bad spot. God, these guys are aggressive right now with the hooking. This last guy took a lot of freaking damage to get down. And why can't I pick you up right now? There we go. Alright, let's go back to our original strategy. Let's let them funnel in. We'll keep our bladed rounds triggered. Now, Ricardo is probably one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Everyone that's watching this stream, if you haven't already, do me a favor. Check out It Wasn't Me Gaming. Check out his stream. He's been doing a lot of Division 2 lately. I've ran with him a few times already. Great guy, Ricardo. He does Assassin's Creed as well. It's fun watching him run around in Assassin's Creed. He's really good at the game. So definitely check him out. Really nice guy, funny guy. Very helpful, very kind. Definitely check him out, everybody. And while you're at it, show Catherine the same love. Catherine is the Queen Cobra of the Snake Pit here. She has done a whole bunch for me as far as the Discord, modding, keeping up with the Discord, updating it, making it a little crisper. She's been doing a lot of good stuff for me out of the kindness of her heart. So make sure you show these two all the love and respect they deserve. Cad, if ever there was a perfect line for you.
Spore saturation is critical mass. After that point, no
Oh,
amount of life
stuck?
support
There
will
we
save
go.
you.
Alright, so let's try this third ability again. I turn it on. Everybody gets hit with shields. Now this is draining my shields. I should then be able to use that ability and take shields back from them. So I should be able to sustain that if what I get about these two abilities is working right. Otherwise, I need to do my research a little better. Children's at 13. What I should do, I should just get my melee and just go total freaking ham with her, with Narumon as my main focus. Yeah, let's change it up a little bit with Hildren. We hit 20 minutes. We're gonna back out. We're gonna get a good amount of affinity off the spike, and then we're gonna switch it up a little bit. So we got her up to 20. It's not bad. Her charger is up to 28. That's about right. Exalted weapons level up way quicker. Oh, Ricardo, don't make those faces. Catherine, no crying. You know I got nothing but love for you guys. Alright, so as we take a peek at Hildren again, let's double check these abilities real quick. Create a shield aura around allies. Okay, allies, not enemies. Enemies that approach shielded allies will take damage. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So it's only against allies. That does nothing for me personally. Pillage. This is me taking shields and armor of nearby enemies to replenish my own shields. Alright. It also removes status effects. Even better. Alright. So anytime I get a status on me, that'll keep me alive and going. You hit 20, so I'm not going to be able to do anything. I do need to lose primed flow because that is a wasted ability. For the time being, just because she needs it. Let's throw on vitality. Let's get our Ignis off. Oh, hang on before I can even do that. Let's get our Zaw on. Now we can get our Ignis off. Zeneric, we will make Narumon our main focus because Affinity Spike, 45% more affinity for melee kills. Alright, Eva, have a great day. We'll catch you soon. Do the Terminator voice. I can only do it for a short period of time. I don't want you to get too used to it.
Operator? Is that a pun?
Everybody wants to hear me. It's because I used to be the governor of California. What are you doing? Get down! I got my dog looking at me. Bella's just like, dude, really? With the voice again? Come on. Let's see here. Rocking the Grim. It's going to be on the first loadout. Narumon. Alright. Nope. Let's go to Eris. We'll hit up Zabala. Just because we get the extra 23% from kills, which is the highest of other places. I won't get a melee bonus, but... Eva, have a great day. I'm sure I'll catch you later, sweetheart. Take care. Yes, you can, Daniel. You just gotta make sure you're modded right, man.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy.
Don't let it discourage you, let it motivate you. I heard a star. It's only a cyan star.
A steady stream of toxic spores is being released into the area. Hold on. Emergency life support is inbound. The first life support capsule has arrived. Activate it when your supply is low.
Alright. So now that we got our Berserker triggered, we can keep our speed, we can just whack the enemies as they come so we can maintain the speed, but now we need to find our room. Oh, and here's our room. Game over. This is, out of all tile sets of all planets, this is the easiest room to maintain a spawn rate when you're going melee only. It's so controllable. I wish I had enemy radar on right now, which would make it a lot easier. Ricardo, I'll catch you later, brother. Have a good day, my man. I'm sure I'll see you on later with a little Division 2 action.
Life support has arrived.
Actually starting to think that because I don't have enemy radar on, which is so crucial for this, to know where all these enemies are to really maintain them. Oh, I got a breakable above me here? Potential for a sculpture? Nope. Just a legit breakable. Medical debt bombs. Yeah, dude, try fulfilling the, those bounties that one guy is trying to sell. They'll cost you credits, but they're easier to, get. Otherwise, you have to do regular bounties for the chance. Dude, Dude, everything in this game, it really is a pain to get, man. It's all part of the grind.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Come on, don't get stuck. There we go.
Life support incoming. Another life support capsule is now available. When you are ready, go to extraction. The operative has just made their first discovery. Good work.
So I am channeling, but I have no idea where my channeling is draining from. Oh, it is draining from my shields. Which to me just means I have like infinite channeling then.
Tenno, prepare for life.
Jesus. Just draining all their shields. Or not their shields. They should be producing energy.
Additional life support has arrived.
That's awesome. Alright, so I messed up my counter a little bit. That's alright. We're not going to be going too deep in this. If I was planning on going an hour in here, different story. But that is a good way to get energy for the entire team that I'm running with. Best elemental for the infested. You're looking for viral, gas, toxic, slash. Granted, that's not elemental, but those are the best for the infested. Or puncture. Personally, slash with viral is probably the best combo to use.
support capsule is now available.
Daniel, I'll have to look it up. At some point, I put up a chart on my Discord about what each combination makes, and then who they work best against. If you were to Google Warframe damage 2.0, you would see who's the best against everyone.
Life support capsule.
The fact this drains shield and not energy. The fact she uses no energy, I think is pretty cool. Which means her abilities will always be used. She would be phenomenal for any mission that has energy reduction.
We will all share in this bounty.
Oh, also, the Infested are weak against heat. Don't know why that skipped my mind. The Infested are really weak against heat.
Get ready for a capsule.
It's one of the reasons why gas works on them so well. The gas is made to bypass shields and attack vitality directly.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Hope everyone's enjoying the stream so far. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, show a little bit of love. Let me know you guys are liking what you're seeing. Let me know if there's something specific you want to see.
Prepare for life support.
Keep giving me all these ancients. The more experience, the better.
Additional life support has arrived.
Everybody die. Watch me not care about magnetic damage. Oh yeah. On a hijack mission, she'd be ridiculous. Anthony, what's up, buddy? Glendano is my favorite melee, but what am I using? This is actually a Zaw that I made. It's a very popular Zaw build at this point. I'm not going to get into the candor of how it came to be, but this Zaw has the second furthest reach in the game. So it's made from the Dokram blade, the Strun handle, and the Vargeet Jai 2 link. So we are getting critical chance and speed, sacrificing status and damage, just because with critical comes better damage than base damage. But I'll one-shot everything until like the 1 hour mark for sure. Right now, I'm just leveling up Hildren, who I just got yesterday. Anthony, welcome to the stream, by the way, brother. Don't think I've seen you in here before. Welcome to the Snake Pit. Good to have you. We got Hildren moving and grooving right now. Seismic Palm, nice. Right now, I do have Narumon as my focus, just because of Affinity Spike, getting 45% extra Affinity. Try and level her up as fast as we can. Daniel, you still looking to level up, buddy? Yeah, that's the big downside with Hildren. Her vitality is garbage. Her health. Going against the infested with her is bold at best. Because you get procced with any type of gas or toxic, oh, you're going down. Goes right past the shields. I'm going to hop out real quick, heal her up a little. Keep that melee going. There we go, maxed her out again. I run Magus Nourish on her, on my Arcane. Arcane on my Operator, so when I step out of my Warframe, I heal its vitality for 25 health a second. Daniel, what are you looking to level up right now, buddy? Or are you putting Forma in your Anaros? Let those hatch out. The fact she has no energy pool, I think, is just great. Using channeling, and it's doing nothing but just draining out her shields that we can really pump up pretty quick. Loki and the Dex Severus. Gotcha, buddy. Let me finish leveling up Hildren here. I'll give you a hand, man. We're at 25. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the party. Hildren's vitality is now at 702. And this is with using vitality and primed vigor. Comparatively to her shield, she has no vitality. But her second ability will bump up her armor. But the infested have no shield, so that serves no purpose. She is a corpus killer. That's basically what she is good for. Survivability against other factions is less. There's no two ways about it. If she can't use her abilities because the enemies don't have shields, she's useless. Stan, what's up, man? Let's see. New frames disappointing. Can't imagine people are buying Prime Access. Well, are we talking about new frames or Prime Access? Let's narrow that down first there, brother. I'm all for the debate, because trust me, I got my opinions about all of it. A lot of people won't agree with me, but I'm always up for a friendly debate.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Let's start with the first part of what you said. How are the new frames disappointing? New frames are going to get primed. Wait a second. New frames that are going to get primed. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. So you're talking about Equinox. I am somewhat excited about Equinox Prime, and I have purposely avoided seeing what Equinox Prime is going to look like. Let's see here, 26. When I hit 27, I should be able to back out and max out. I did start this from 20. I just want to make sure I don't have to come back. Let's see if I can read that and keep up my combo duration. The ability kits are underwhelming, boring, and don't synergize. Okay, so... Well, my mind goes... Alright. It sounds like you're talking about two different things at two different times a little bit. Because you're mentioning the new Prime frames, Prime Access, and then you're saying no with Garuda, Baruch, and Hildren. Baruch is a hard one for most people to grasp, just because the amount of technique that's needed for him is more than most Warframes. To me, the new Warframes synergize on the same level that Harrow will. But Harrow... See, to me, Harrow's not even complicated. To me, it's just a matter of... People have to understand that Harrow is, like, the support frame. He will heal you, he will charge you up, he will keep you going. He will keep you safe and help you put out a higher damage output. With Hildren, I mean, like, she's conditional. I'm using her against the Infested. I really shouldn't be. She is for the Corpus and the Corpus alone. She will debuff allies. She will put an aura on allies to keep them safe and do damage to the enemies, which will stagger them, make them easier to kill. And then aside from that, she will... Her survivability of stripping the enemies of their shields and armor and adding it to her own. Now, if there was an Infested around me right now that had armor to it, I could strip their armor and make it my own, which is huge, because, especially in this situation, I'm going to need it. Baruch, I get him. I just don't like him. He's a fun novelty, but to me, he is the Warframe that they put out just to fill a need and want of a new Warframe. Garuda synergizes very well. Like, her synergy for keeping herself going with her abilities is actually pretty nice. Same thing with Hildren. Hildren's constantly draining her shields. Like, I'm using channeling right now, and that's just eating away at my shields. But as you can see, my shields are taking nothing. Now, I can hold it into 4,300. I can hold it over 4,000 for quite a time. And if these guys had shields, I could recharge it real quick. So I basically am like an endless battery of abilities. Great for sorties against the Corpus, where energy reduction is thrown on, because, well, they're not going to reduce the shields. Now, if there's a mission where our shields are being reduced, well, that would be different. Oh, we got ourselves a Juggernaut. Come on, where you at? There you are. Come on, show me your belly. Show me your belly. And Juggernaut's dead in 2 hits. There's probably one. I'm going to say 2, just so it doesn't sound like I'm using something that's too OP. And I am at 27, so I should be extracting right now. Hildren's going to be maxed out. I just hit 25. I gotta remember that I'm using this Zaw without my Anaros, so the Gladiator bonus is not there for that synergy to go on. Oh, max out then, so I could have pulled out at 26. Oh. So now the question lies, do I put some Forma in her or not? Bella rolls over. Dude, Bella is out at my feet. I wore her out this morning, running around the backyard and whatnot. We wrestled around, I threw her around. Dude, I like can literally just pick up Bella and like body slam her. And she'll get up and just laugh. I mean, I'm not going to do it on concrete, but my baby can take her abuse, can't you? Oh, yeah. Oh, did I wake you up? It's okay. You're going to pass out in 30 seconds. Alright, so last stand. Let's have this chat real quick. I really don't disagree with too much of what you're saying. If we're talking about the Prime that's about to come out, Equinox, could they have picked a better Warframe next to make a Prime? Yes. Are they either trying to build anticipation of the ones people want, or are they purposely just trying to get the ones out of the way that are just kind of like meh, and save the ones that people want for a big, like, oh, by the way, here you go. You know, I've talked to the people at DE a few times. I've talked to Dean. I've talked to Steve. I talk to Danielle, Megan, and Rebecca at least once a month at this point. Echo, stop. For some reason, the old Amazon dot over there decided to trigger. You know, and I had a conference with the people at DE along with myself and a couple of other streamers. I wish I had Life of Rio in there with me because he shares all my points of view about the game. They're handing out, and I mentioned this last week, they have turned Warframe into a popularity contest that's gone backwards. And when I say that, I mean they are listening to the people that do not put money into the game just because of how large their market is. But regardless of the size of the market, the fact that there's no value to that market is counterproductive. So everything is about cosmetics, the visuals, all the stuff that really won't sustain DE. Then you have, and this is a demographic of like 13 to 18. Then you have the people from 20 to 40 that play this game, that put money into it, like myself. I'm in this game for probably around 400, 450 bucks pretty easily. Because it's the game that I love. It's a free game that I was able to love more than games that I've paid 60 bucks for. So why wouldn't I put money into this game because I support the company and what they do? However, my demographic, the people that want more content, that want better reward pools, really don't get listened to because we're the quote-unquote minority. KGR, what's up, buddy? KGR, this is not a discussion stream. We're just having a discussion in the middle of the stream. If there's something specifically you want to see or know, KGR, by all means, dude, just lay it on me. It's a pretty free stream here, man. So I usually do whatever most of my subscribers would want to see, because I do this for you guys and for myself, because well, there really isn't much that I don't enjoy about this game. But Last Stand came in here and said a couple of things out of curiosity, so we are just having that chat right now about DE, the direction they're going, how the new frames kind of are, how they're a little lacking. To me, specifically, Baruch is a little lacking. I understand the concept of him. I can use him. He's just not my type of Warframe, but that's also my own personal preference. I don't want to say he's a bad Warframe. I just say, for me, he leaves a little something to desire. Hildren, on the other hand, using her, I mean, she's going to be who I'm going to bring against the Corpus for sure, because she's going to have fun with them, just ripping apart their shields. Yeah, dude, I'm actually excited about Equinox Prime. I use Equinox a good amount, mostly for farming, and I'm talking about, like, Grenier caches, the Orokin caches. I used to use it for sculptures, but now that we have arbitrations, that's kind of like, meh, don't have to worry about it. But speaking of which, I want to say one of our tasks for Nightwave is actually doing sabotages. Is it not? Find all caches and 3 sabotages. So I tell you what, we'll have this talk as I burn through those sabotages and get those caches. I use a very simple build for Equinox, and it's not even this first one, it's literally this one. This is built off of keeping her, or keeping it alive while I'm going through these places of usually coolant leaks, because that's the one I choose to do because it drops the best chance for Xiphos pieces. Yeah, Loki Prime is vaulted. Ember and Ember and Frost will be vaulted once Equinox comes out. But yeah, Loot Detector and Thief's Wit, just so I can see all the breakables, so I can fly through a little bit faster. I always have Animal Instinct on my carrier, and then from there, this is built around the Dayform's 4th ability, basically, just to keep everything going around. Dude, KGR Loki is so much fun. So much fun. Tell you what, since it's who you like, let's rock out with Loki for a second here. We'll toss our Ignis back on.
Excellent armaments, operator.
Or better yet, I have to do an assassination, so I'm sure there's a forward assassination. Let's toss on the old Rubico. Let's get a viral build on him. Let's go find Ford and pop him in the face real quick. Oh, and I am going to need pistols as well, just so I can have something as I fly around these boards. Mirage is not getting vaulted. Last Stand's right. Oberon Prime will be getting vaulted. Frost and Ember are going to get vaulted because they came out together, so they're both going to be tossed in the vault when Equinox comes out. I'm sure we have... Yeah. This is going to be hysterical at best. And we'll run through this 3 times just so we get the reward, but I only need it once to get the Nightwave stuff. KGR and Last Stand, what platforms do you guys play on, by the way? You guys PC, Switch, Nintendo Switch, or PS4, Xbox?
We need to find the VIP and take them down. Do not let the target
So my... oh, crap, that's right.
We need to purge this place.
Hang on.
As we did in the
I
old
forgot I switched what discipline I'm using because of...
crawling with infested. Unfortunately, something far more obvious
I switched to Narumon instead of Xeneric because of the affinity spike I was using for the melee leveling.
Dude, it's bone-chilling shrieks if you wish to stay alive.
Mental note, switch back to Xeneric.
Listen for its screams. This will mean you are getting close.
Eat shit, forward.
There is the assassination target. You know what to do. Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Words coming in of so many of you being your best selves. Nora is just beside herself with admiration.
Oh, no, last, I switched it up because KGR said he liked Loki, so I figured I'd go out with Loki free. Yeah, Daniel, man. Hunter Adrenaline. Dude, endless supply of energy for Naros. KGR Loki is the fastest frame without using abilities. So Volt would be faster if you use his ability to boost his speed. Volt would be faster. But just crap. Almost forgot. But just Warframe to Warframe without using any abilities, Loki's faster. Positive. Oh, yeah, no, Last, I think you're right on that one. Oh, wait a sec. Did I just see a hot fix pop out? I was reading the chat, and
The VIP that we're hunting is here. Find them and take them
we
out.
hope you like gold because it's
One of our spies
because on technicality we have our goldest prime access to date. Equinox Prime is coming.
We need
Equinox Prime is coming in 3 minutes. Equinox Prime has arrived. Day, Night, Metamorphosis, 3 Warframes and Run. All gold. All split across 25 blueprints. Oh, wait. April Fools. That was yesterday. Our bad. That's hilarious. Nope. So it looks like a hotfix is coming. Yep, Equinox is today. That's what the hotfix is for. So it looks like I am, unfortunately, going to have to end my stream, restart, update, and then come back. Honestly, hate when that happens. So for those of you who are new to the stream, make sure you subscribe and follow. Catch me when I start back up. I do stream every day, 12:30 Eastern Time until 5 p.m. and then 7 p.m. until at least midnight.
This will mean you are getting close.
Warframe is in the afternoon portion. The evening is Division 2. You can scream all you want for it. You're still getting popped in the face, dude.
Target acquired. Take them down.
He is the worst assassination in the game.
Taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction.
Well, on the second half of the stream, tell you what, we are grinding out for Equinox Prime.
Down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Nezha is pretty fast, but Nezha is fast because of her his ability. We're just talking straight speed without abilities, which would also take out Rhino using the Arcane Helm. We're just talking straight Warframe on their own. Alright, we gotta do that one more time, guys. Just so we can, might as well do it the third time, just so we can get our field run. Jordan, what's up, buddy? Reported for animal abuse? Meh, you know. Would it be considered homicide if I shoot a zombie? KGR, I appreciate that, buddy. We are on our way back up to 300. Anthony, I appreciate the subscription, buddy. I just got the notification for that. It looks like YouTube is a little bit behind on the notifications.
Destroy.
Appreciate the love, guys.
Some explode when killed. We'll need to strike and move.
Once this hotfix kicks in, I will have to restart my stream. But I might stay in the stream a little bit for some conversation. Because until I shut it down, I can still stay in the game. At least for, 15 minutes. But make sure you subscribe, guys. Because when the stream starts back up, you guys definitely put up some good conversation. Which is something I definitely want. I want friendly debates about the game. I want to hear different opinions. Because here's the thing. When I talk to the guys at DE from time to time here, everything that you guys say, I let them know.
Listen for its screams. This will mean you are getting close. There is the assassination target. You know what to do.
Like, all valid points that people make, trust me, I bring up to them. I try to get in touch with Danielle, Rebecca, and Megan once a month. Steve and Dean, they're a little harder to get in touch with.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out.
KGR, I had a feeling, man. That's the other thing. If there is a, if you have your account private, I won't see the notifications. But I do appreciate it. We did hit 200 subs last night. As we are rebuilding the stream, we used to have 1,300 subs at one point, about a little over a year ago, but something happened to my account. YouTube flagged it. They wanted to see what was going on. I couldn't have access to it. Apparently someone hacked into it. And, yeah, I lost all my subscriptions, all my videos, hundreds upon hundreds of videos, damn near 1,000 videos. A lot of it was GTA, Diablo, and Skyrim, Elder Scrolls. How do I go that fast? Alright. So just so you can see how my Loki is modded out, and here's the thing. People tell me all the time he's not fully modded out. Well, yeah, he is. Here's the thing. If I were to take my speed drift put up here and put an auger message just for more duration, I'm only gaining 3 seconds. So what's the point? Last Stand, I appreciate the subscription, buddy. So basically, Loki is modded just for speed and duration. I want him to be invisible, I want him to be invisible long, and I want to get the places fast. I want him to cover ground. That's all I use Loki for. Rescue missions, fast assassinations like this, spy missions, and that's pretty much it. Just in, out, sabotage. I'll take him on sortie level sabotages and just burn through stuff without ever getting touched or seen. But sprint boost for the aura mod. Armored agility, more speed, and we're going to get some armor out of it. And then we got Rush, obviously your staple speed mod. And then Speed Drift, which also gives us some casting speed. So that's why you'll see me jump in the air, then cast Invisibility, because I'll keep moving, and by the time I land, I don't lose any momentum. And then past that, it's, you know, streamlined so it doesn't cost as much. And then duration, 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 and then energy pool. That's it. Here's the thing, people. There's nothing overly special about Loki. Loki is not the Warframe you take into endgame. I'm not going to go 6 hours and Mott with Loki. It's just not going to happen. You got no damage output. You got nothing about him. He would slow down DPS if you were to build around his fourth ability to disarm, because it staggers all the enemies. It stops them from coming in. He just doesn't synergize with endgame situations. Jordan, so Loki, I use him just... Okay, yeah, okay, you got it. Gotcha. Duration and speed, that's all I mod him out for. Nothing else. That's, you know, all he's really good for. Jordan, that's not a problem, buddy. I'm going to have to restart my stream in a little bit, but before I do, does anybody have any questions or anything you want to ask or talk about real quick before I restart? Because I still have 15 minutes before I mandatory get logged off and the update starts. KGR, anything you got going on? Last Stand, I know you had some good topics you brought up, man. And then we're going to have to dive in for Equinox Prime. We'll find out where their relics are. And I can guarantee you I can go to the Void, get a majority of them. I'm probably going to go flying through where the Vaulted Warframe. It's going to be Ember and Frost getting vaulted today. Yeah, what's Warframe? Jordan, there is an update that's about to happen right now, so the new Prime Warframe, Equinox Prime, is now going to be available. It just hit right now. This is what everything is going on. The Torpedo Prime. Stradivar Prime. I know Fleming is happy about the Stradivar. Whoa, 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 whoa. Last Stand. They're changing Riven dispositions again? Oh. The last time they did that, they killed my Ignis Riven. Damage used to be 120. Electric and Toxin were both over 65, 70, I believe. And magazine capacity was a negative 24. Change Riven disposition, they changed the Riven. Now, you want to change the disposition, that's fine. Leave my Riven alone. They're also changing offerings for Syndicate leveling. Interesting. Every 3 months? Ugh. Motherfuckers. 10 minutes. Can't stand that. Like, right now, what I want to do is take a screenshot of all my Rivens. And you know what? I'm purposely going to do this and hold it up so I can look back at my stream and make a comparison of what my Riven's stats are. So I'm going to go through this real quick, nice and slow, so I can see which Rivens are going to lose. Yeah, that's why I'm not going to take screenshots. I'm just going to show this on stream. That way I can go back and then I can compare to see what they really changed. Neon, what's up, buddy? Neon, I'm going to be restarting the stream in about 10 minutes just because of the update that just came out. Equinox Prime is here. Now, you need to be re-rolled anyways, to be honest. I'm not too worried about you. Buzzlock, you need to be re-rolled, but I do like the way you are. That thing actually works out pretty well. You've never been rolled, so I'm not worried about you. You're new. The Graham I want to keep an eye on. But then again, you need to be re-rolled because negative crit on the slide is horrible. Lanka, I need to keep an eye on you. Javlock, I'm not worried about. My Ignis, I don't want to see change. My Lens, I do not want to see change. Orthos, I don't care about. Plague-Path, I just got yesterday. The Pox, I was already going to re-roll. Same thing with the Piranha, Twin, Sigma. My Rubico, I do not want to change. Tell me that's not a great Rubico Ribbon. Reload speed, I got an Arcane to balance that shit out real fast. And the Veld, that needs to be re-rolled. 216% critical chance though on it. Not that bad. Is there an Ignis Prime? No, no Ignis Prime yet. There is an Ignis and an Ignis Wraith. Wraith versions, all the secondary named versions of stuff, think of it as somewhere between the regular weapon and where a Prime would be. So if there was an Ignis Prime and an Ignis, the Ignis Wraith is right in the middle. Rubico went down from 0.9 to 0.85. So there's a list of how everything's going to change. God damn it. Stop messing with my ribbons. And you know what this is? This is nothing more than people whining, complaining, well, these things are too powerful. This person comes in here and they do all this damage and, like, they're stealing all the kills that I want to get. Well, that's because they have a build that's meant for endgame, and you have a build that's meant for 15 waves or 10 minutes of a survival. Those are the people that complain. The people that don't go for endgame shit. And that's what really bothers me. Are you going to buy Google Games streaming service? KGR, no I am not. Alright guys, so here's the deal. Everyone subscribed, everyone hopefully rang that bell. I am going to end the stream and restart it. Gonna jump right back into Warframe because we still got 3 hours worth of stream that we got to get done. Yeah, last. I mean, it is and it isn't. Some people do complain, and it's not about popularity. People are just like, why is this Riven? Why does, like, people that don't understand some weapons, they still do. And this is something that even DE has mentioned. It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating that the majority of people that get listened to in Warframe are the people that, like I said, they'll do 15, 20 waves, and they'll back out because they can't handle it. They're the ones that complain about things needing to be nerfed, because somebody with an endgame build comes in and overpowers them. And it's just... I'm American. If you're talking about Neon, Neon is on the other side of the pond from me, so he will have to wait for tomorrow. Alright guys, that's the 5-minute warning. I am, again, just going to end the stream. I will be back in hopefully 10 minutes. And I hope to see everyone back in there. Make sure you hit that like button, show a little bit of love on your way out. Also, make sure you... let me pop this in real quick. Not yet, not yet. Make sure you jump in and join my Discord. It's an easy way to get in touch with me when I'm not streaming. It's basically just social media for gamers. Definitely give it a peek. Jump in there. I got a great community of gamers in there right now. I have an entire Warframe section. I have a lot of my builds in there, my commonly used builds for weapons and Warframes. So definitely check it out. Throw in your own if you got a build that really works for you. Let me know about it. I have a trade section, so please, please, please make sure you jump into Discord. Again, you'll be able to catch me even when I'm not streaming. If you want to talk Warframe, you want to talk gaming in general. So by all means, jump in there. It's a very friendly environment. It's called the Snake Pit for obvious reasons. The rules are simple. Definitely check out the rules before you go in there, though. But the rules are basically don't be a dick, and Viper gets the last word on shit. But yeah, so we're going to restart the stream real quick, and I hope to catch all you guys in about 5 or 10 minutes. Until then, later.